For years, artificial intelligence existed mostly behind screens. It wrote text, generated images, created music, and answered questions. But in 2026, the AI revolution is entering a new phase, the physical world. French startup Genesis AI has introduced GENE-26.5, along with an ultra-realistic robotic hand capable of performing delicate and complex actions that once seemed uniquely human. It can slice vegetables, pick up fragile objects, play the piano, manipulate tools with remarkable precision, and that matters for a much bigger reason than robotics demos. Because the industry is moving towards something far more important: universal physical intelligence. The team behind Genesis AI comes from the intersection of robotics, computer vision, and generative AI research. Their ambition is not simply to build another robotic arm. The goal is to create what many researchers now call a foundation model for robotics. In other words, an AI system capable of learning many physical tasks the same way large language models learned text and language. And that represents a major shift. Traditional industrial robots were designed for repetition: one robot, one task. Welding, packaging, assembly. Every movement had to be programmed manually. But GENE-26.5 is built around a different philosophy. Instead of memorizing fixed instructions, the system attempts to understand and adapt to the physical environment around it. That changes everything. Because this is no longer just automation, it is the beginning of embodied AI, artificial intelligence that can think, perceive, and physically interact with the real world. And Genesis AI is not alone. Across the United States, China, South Korea, and Europe, companies are racing to develop humanoid systems in robotic foundation models capable of operating in unpredictable environments. The reason is simple. The next trillion-dollar AI market may not be chatbots. It may be physical labor. Factories, warehouses, construction sites, healthcare, elder care, home assistance. A world where intelligence finally gets a body. That is why investors are paying close attention to projects like Genesis AI. If language models transformed the digital economy, embodied AI could transform the structure of work itself. Imagine robots that can cook meals, repair equipment, assist surgeons, or care for elderly patients simply by observing humans. That future is no longer science fiction. It is becoming an engineering problem. But there is also a difficult reality behind the excitement. The physical world is far more complicated than text generation. A chatbot making a mistake is inconvenient. A robot making a mistake can be dangerous, which means the real challenge is not making robots impressive, it's making them reliable. And reliability in robotics is extraordinarily hard. Still, the direction of the industry is becoming clear. Over the last few years, artificial intelligence learned how to speak. Now, it is learning how to move. And companies like Genesis AI may represent the first steps toward a future where AI no longer lives only inside screens, but becomes part of physical reality itself.